Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. They'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
He's brought down out at the 46. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Ulatowski. Taking a shot here. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
Single back, takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Bennett. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They go with a direct snap. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The golden flashes churn out another first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Golden Flashes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They'll feed the back again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, I mean, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Lewis. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Across the 45 now. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Ulatowski. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense held him to 3 in the first drive. Can they force another field goal attempt here? 3rd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Grab behind the line. It's Lynch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Jefferson. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. Penn State's offense back out there now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Always looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kent State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. Is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. comes the Kent State offense on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looks right for a quick completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
To throw, it's Ulatowski. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Huskies offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Defense breaks it up. Nice play, incomplete.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Golden Flashes will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Dropping back, it's Ulatowski. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught behind the line. It's McCray. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Golden Flashes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Golden Flashes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Touchdown, golden flashes. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Kent State's offense back out there now. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Ulatowski. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Golden Flashes will line up to kick it away.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. And he's hit just before the throw, and he'll get there. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Ulatowski. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The defense needs a stop to force overtime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Golden Flashes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tie game, you got the ball in the red zone, you're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
The Huskies offense retakes the field now. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Lynch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Spotted at the 28. The field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.
Wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.